Hello folks, welcome to OTD, also known as On the Deck, where you get all the sports you need in 10 minutes. My name is Adam Borduna, this is my mom Gina.
He's the journalist.
She's the enthusiast.
I'm super enthusiastic because it's madness time in March.
That's right, it is March Madness.
It's
we want to
sweet
say
is what it is.
It is, it's sweet. Sweet 16, March Madness, all of that. It's a really good part in time of the tournament, NCAA men's basketball tournament. It's been so fun to watch.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone's brackets are busted. Everyone lost a ton of money.
I'm hanging in there.
It's crazy right now.
Arizona did jack me. You know what else it is?
Yeah.
It's Throwback Thursday.
It is Throwback Thursday. That's correct.
I'm wearing my Blue Valley Northwest Huskies because this is my current life.
Right.
I got a little reveal going.
Okay, what do you got going on underneath there?
Oh, I got on my Tiger shirt.
Oh, are you bringing back F-Town?
I'm bringing back Fremont, USA. This is not Blue Valley Tigers.
This is right.
Fremont,
exactly.
Nebraska.
The original
Fremont Tigers.
Right.
On the back of this has your initials and number 31.
Yes.
This is a football mom shirt.
That's right. That's a
Fremont.
great shirt, by the way. F-Town represent. Yes, we are very, very happy to be repping
Plus
Fremont.
It's hot out here.
It is hot outside. It's mid-60s right now because we're in the later part of March. That means the weather is turning. Flowers will start to bloom here pretty soon.
Absolutely.
But we're just happy to be out here doing the show. We are just, at this point in time right now, happy to be covering the Sweet 16 as we have 4 Big 12 teams in the Sweet 16. That's crazy.
That's one quarter. 25% of the nation's Sweet 16 came out of one conference, Big 12, baby.
Correct.
And I got my Big 12 hat on
right,
today.
repping the Big 12 all day. Nebraska, I don't care, Big 10. No, they're
still Big 12.
Big 12.
So is
exactly.
Colorado can be packed.
Exactly. Colorado can do what they want to do. But either way, we're talking about the Sweet 16 today, and
why don't you give the people the matchups?
Let's go ahead and talk about the matchups. So we got 2 Wildcats going at it today, starting at 8:30. K-State, my alma mater. K-State's taking on Kentucky. It's going to be a tough game.
It is.
They're going to have their hands full. They have a lot of stuff going on there. They will be playing in Atlanta, so it's a little bit closer for Kentucky fans and Lexington to travel to Atlanta, but I'm hopeful for K-State there. Then we've got Loyola Chicago starting at 6 o'clock against Nevada. Both these teams have been the underdog stories, kind of the darlings of the tournament there. Loyola Chicago, 2 Northwest alum graduates there, also a Northwest alum for K-State. So we've got 3 Blue Valley Northwest.
Think about this. Look how we are.
Yeah.
4 from the Big 12, 4 teams from the Big 12, and 3 players in the Sweet 16 from our high school.
Come on, that's fantastic. So Nevada has had a great run as well. So it's kind of sad to see those 2 teams having to cancel each other out. Someone's got to be a winner there. But those are the 4 teams in Atlanta. Then we've got Xavier, however you decide to say it, versus Gonzaga in Los Angeles, and they have Michigan and Texas A&M. So those are some interesting matchups there. That's going to be fun to watch. Then in Boston on the East Coast, you got Villanova and West Virginia, Big 12 right there, Texas Tech, and then Purdue, Texas Tech Purdue game. That's one I really want to watch. And then West Virginia and Villanova, those 4 teams right there, those are all good teams, great matchups. Excited for that region right there. And then Omaha, O-N-E. That's right. You got the Fremont shirt repping, 402. Okay, the O-N-E. You guys get to host a Sweet 16 regional. That is awesome. Century League downtown at the Old Market is going to be packed. There's going to be so many fans down there. That will be one to watch.
As much as we rep KC, Omaha's like, I don't want to insult them and say KC Junior, but it's definitely
very much so. Yes.
How about that? You have a
good
time in Omaha.
Yeah, it's a great area. You got KU, which is a short trip for all the Lawrence fans and all the KU fans. They've been up there since they knew they were going up there. So they travel.
They don't even have to get hotels.
No,
they just
exactly. And then you've got Clemson. So KU and Clemson, that's going to be a tough matchup. KU's going to have to really play well. Clemson is playing really good basketball right now. And then Syracuse and Duke.
Yes.
2 old school juggernauts going at it. Jim Boeheim and Coach K, both USA Olympic coaches. They've been best friends forever. Syracuse is
And class acts.
Class acts.
About coaches you want your kids to play for.
Syracuse has been through a lot of adversity. They had their national championship stripped from a few years ago. Jim Boeheim has had to go through the sanctions. He is a great coach, and then obviously Coach K and Duke.
Well, Syracuse had to play in at the number 11 seed against Arizona State.
Correct.
I mean, which I picked them in that game. Right?
Yeah.
So, well, let's just talk about a couple of the matchups. For me, everybody's bracket is busted. Mine because I picked Arizona to go through. Thank you very much. But I picked Duke to win the national championship. So I still got points in here. Several of my teams are still on the board. So if we're going by points, I'm okay. So the Duke-Syracuse one has me a bit on pins and needles because I do need Duke to go ahead and win.
Right.
I'm telling you, that zone that Syracuse won, they used to run this kind of triangle zone up top where the top would chase. But now they basically run a really strong 2-3 zone.
Yeah.
I think Duke can get it, but I need them to. Obviously, I'm rooting for all the Big 12 teams. I want KU to take out Clemson. Texas Tech and Purdue is going to be tough because Purdue is really good.
Yep, they're big inside.
My heart lies with our Northwest kids.
Sure.
We've got Mason Schoen playing at K-State. You are a K-State alum.
Correct.
You know, I bleed purple. And then our two boys from Loyola Chicago graduated with your sister.
Correct.
She cheered for them for years.
Yeah.
So these are all the games that I'm really, like, my heartstrings are pulling for. So I'd love to see K-State get through tonight. I'd love to see Loyola Chicago get through. Kansas and then Duke. Those are the people. Now, I didn't do any predictions. I'm just telling you what I want. And I'd like to see Texas Tech get through too.
Right.
Well, I failed to mention West Virginia. It's because everyone's picking Villanova. I think this could be an upset night, and I think West Virginia could get them.
You got Bob Huggins, who has been there, done that, understands these big moments. Javon Carter, who's been there, done that. Him and Perry Ellis have been going through.
Been there
Perry Ellis was
years.
the oldest man. I think Javon Carter has now surpassed him.
He's 27 years old playing on this
47 years old out there. But yeah, West Virginia, that's who I'm going with. I mean, I like Villanova. I think they got a lot of good things going on there.
Alert.
But West Virginia they're just a physical team, and they know what they're doing. So that will be a good game. All of these games are good matchups.
They're all going to be
the
great
only one that
Michigan,
Texas
A&M. I know, that's the only one you're
kind of like. Well, whatever. And, you know, out of that region, it was supposed to be North Carolina that came through. And I actually picked them out of the three brackets that I'm in, I picked North Carolina in both of those because out of that region, that was kind of the easier region to kind of come through. So I'm like, well, this isn't the best North Carolina team out there, but this is going to be a good draw for them because they should be able to take down all of these teams. And North Carolina just didn't have it this year. So now you got Michigan and Texas A&M. We will see what happens there.
Well, I think Michigan, I hate to call them a sleeper team. They're definitely not a Cinderella. They were the Big 12. They were the Big 10 regular season champs.
Yes.
Weren't they? And I know they won the tournament.
They won the tournament.
They won the tournament. They played really well. I watched a lot of that tournament. Michigan had something to offer. A&M to me is a team that's hard to get your mind around.
Correct.
You know, they're not super big. They're not super fast. They don't shoot the lights out, but they're a solid team.
They are a solid team.
So this is a hard one to pick.
It is a hard one to pick.
It really is. I guess, you know, I don't even know because I've always liked the Wolverines back from the Fab Five days.
Correct.
So Chris Webber, you know, that was my secret crush back in the day. But, you know, so I don't know. I guess I'm just going to pick Michigan on this for no good reason.
I'm going to pick Michigan too, and then Texas A&M is going to win. So it really doesn't matter out of that one. I'll go with Texas A&M because there's part of me that feels like, man, Texas A&M has been taking down these teams, but then all of a sudden they're going to have a bad game and Michigan's going to blow them out.
Well, do you just want to go top down? I kind of gave my heart list. Do we want to just go top down and pick them?
Yeah, we certainly can.
All right.
Well, yes, go ahead.
All right, well, K-State and Kentucky, I know K-State's going to have their hands full. Kentucky is young. They're the youngest team that Calipari's had in a long time. They're really good, but I'm going to go with the Wildcats just on the fact that even when Wade went out, they have sometimes when you lose a player.
So you're going to go with the purple Wildcats.
I'm going with the purple Wildcats, Kansas State Wildcats.
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
Yeah, my heart's telling me K-State 100%. This is a little bit more of I want it to win, want it to be a thing.
With your heart.
They've got the experience that Kentucky does not have. They don't have any veterans in Kentucky on the roster, but K-State does. They've got upperclassmen. They've got guys that have been there and played in tough games. So I am going to pick K-State. It's going to be a tough one. All right, Loyola, Chicago, and Nevada. What you got there?
I got Nevada.
You're going Nevada? I am going to go with Loyola Chicago. This team has a lot of momentum going into it. Nevada's playing good basketball, but there's something going on there with Clay and Ben.
I know.
I'm going to stick with...
I feel guilty picking against them, but I'm just saying.
Yep, Nevada's
feel good. I'm always wrong.
Nevada's defense is really strong, and they've been playing well. So, all right, so we got Nevada or Gonzaga and Xavier.
Zaga.
You're going Gonzaga? Yeah, I think so too. I think they're in the national championship last year, and they're coming back strong this year. All right, Michigan, Texas A&M.
I picked Michigan.
You going Michigan? Okay, yeah. So I think Michigan is probably going to take that game again, but probably Texas A&M will pull away with that one. Okay, Villanova, West Virginia.
West Virginia.
All right. Then we've got Texas Tech, Purdue.
I'm going to go with Tech, although I'm not convinced of it. Where are you going?
Yeah, so I'm going to go. Purdue is big inside. They're hard to move around. I want Texas Tech, but I think I'm going to have to go with Purdue on that one. Then, Kansas, Clemson. It's going to be a tough game.
I hate to say this, Jayhawks. I think Clemson's got you. I got to pick. It's breaking my heart. I think Clemson's going to knock them off.
So you're going to go with Clemson? Yeah, a lot of folks are saying that. KU, they're on a roll right now, and this is almost a home game for them, so you never know.
I hope I'm wrong.
I'm going to stick with the Jayhawks on this one.
Good for you.
All right, and then last but not least, Syracuse and Duke.
Duke.
Going Duke. I'm also going to go Duke. I think they're just a better team than Syracuse right now, and Syracuse is going to have to really pull some things out.
They came out of the bunny bracket. They had their run.
And they made it to the Sweet 16, which is that's really good. So anyway, there's a lot to be said for these games.
Right or wrong by next week.
Exactly. It's going to be awesome to watch these games. A lot of good matchups.
Well, and listen, if you want more of Adam, go to KQ2.com. You can stream him doing sports for his news station there.
Yes.
And then you can always catch us on Twitter, because I'll be tweeting a lot.
Right. Well, we appreciate your time, folks. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Happy Throwback Thursday.
Happy birthday, Amy.